right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. Today, guys, we're back at it again for our live weekend recap. Obviously, we weren't able to do last weekend because of the international break. And now that we're back in club football, we're going to go ahead and get started, man. So, let's not waste any further time. And yeah, like I said, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'll try to keep this around an hour long and everything like
Please.
that. So let's start with everyone's favorite league. Of
Okay.
course, the most popular league in the world. That is the English Premier League. Man. So let's start. Honestly, just for time's sake, I just want from this point on, we're gonna only talk about the big games, like the games that are most significant. Kind of spend them longer. Then we'll go through other games. Kind of just give a quick thoughts. We're gonna go into detail
Yeah.
because there's a certain team in London we're gonna have to discuss about it in detail. So I want to save it for that team. Let's start with the first game we got here. We got Tottenham 4, West Ham United 1. Tottenham, man. I mean, what is there to say? They absolutely obliterated West Ham. It wasn't really a contest. I think the major talking point I think with this game wasn't even the game itself. It was more about the red card. It was
Yeah.
pretty controversial. So
I think it was deserved. I mean, there were like 5 red cards this weekend in the Prem, but this one
that's
was deserved. I don't know what Kudus was thinking, but yeah, Spurs got the job done. Were the better team, and yeah, maybe now mate ball is working out. Whereas Lopetegui, maybe this is the West my shout on West Ham finishing top 7. Maybe that's the only fraudulent prediction I've made so far. But yeah, good win for Spurs.
yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Next up, it is Fulham 1, Aston Villa 3. I mean, is this surprising? Aston Villa 1? Probably not. And Aston Villa got
Yeah,
that
I
big
mean,
win on the road against Fulham.
yeah, I mean, good win for Villa, and now they're in the top 4, a little bit more secured in the top 4 now. If they can get top 4 again by the end of the season, then that just shows which project is better, Villa or Newcastle, which we'll get into. But yeah,
Yeah, if Villa, I'm saying this right now, guys. If Villa gets top 4 again, Unai Emery has to be built a statue. Has to be built a statue. I'm saying this right now.
we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, one thing I want to mention for Tottenham is that Son is back from injury. Son is back from injury, so that's good to see for Tottenham
And
fans.
scored a goal, I think.
Yeah, scored
And
a goal in his return. Yeah,
something.
yeah, I think I got assist. And the Manchester United, man, they beat Brentford. I mean, Brentford scored a goal before halftime, and people are saying it was rigged and stuff like that. And to be fair, you can maybe kind of say, I don't know, but at the end of the day, Manchester United got the win, 2-1 win. Garnacho scored, and I think who else? I forgot who else scored.
Rasmus.
Rasmus Rasmus Højlund. So for United, as I said, man, congratulations, you got a win. You're now 10th in the league.
They're actually maybe a point or two behind Newcastle, so they're not really far off from
Yeah,
European spots, and it's still early. So good win for them.
yeah,
As for Brentford, they'll be probably lower mid-table. They're like the new Crystal Palace of the league.
yeah. And Ten Hag still has his job. So just wanted you guys to know. So
For now.
yeah, all right. The Newcastle Brighton. I mean, you know what? I let you cook.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I mean, I watch most of the game. Yeah, we dominate possession, the attacking, and all that sort of stuff. But Brighton got that one moment, scored from it, and we decided to continue to try to attack and all that. Didn't work out in the end. I don't want to speak too much on Eddie Howe and all that, but someone was putting something on Twitter. Eden Terzic, Newcastle. I wouldn't mind, but that's more of a stupid rumor at the moment. But yeah, not a good showing. And also, this is the first time Newcastle didn't score at home in 23 Premier League games. The last time that happened was the 0-0 draw against Leicester City on the night Newcastle United secured Champions League football. What, a season and a half, 2 seasons ago, basically? That was the last time Newcastle didn't score a goal at home. Last season, all 19 games, we scored a goal at least once, and up until the Brighton game, yeah. So that's a stat that is not good, and we lost. So second loss of the season, and it's again, well, first one was against Fulham, the second one is against Brighton, two teams that you don't expect to be Champions League clubs. So not good, but yeah, not great. Moving on.
Yeah, yeah, Newcastle, man. It's there's not really much to say here. Brighton got the win, and yeah, I mean for Newcastle, man, Eddie Howe, man. I don't know how he's still in the job. I don't know how he still is, but
Edinton
it is
such
what it is.
free or whoever
Yeah,
it is,
Spurs.
but we'll see. We'll see.
You could take Xavi as well. Xavi's also available.
Greg Bell,
Plenty of
no,
money.
Greg Bellhalter is already in the job. I just realized, but yeah, Southampton, Leicester.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, Southampton, man. I mean, bums. Because I believe Southampton were 2-0 up in this game, right?
Yep.
I know, my jeez.
After what 30 minutes, and then obviously a former Newcastle player, Ryan Fraser, gets a red card, which led to the penalty for Vardy to make it 2-all.
And then Ayew, man.
Yeah, and Jordan Ayew getting the goal. But remember what I said? I think I made a prediction. Leicester will survive in the Premier League. Leicester haven't been blown away. Remember
Yeah.
they almost drew 2-all with Arsenal a few weeks ago. Then obviously, yeah, weren't great in the first 30 minutes against Southampton, but they managed to get the win. I think the second win of the season, but I do think Leicester are going to survive just about because now they don't get the points deduction, so they have every chance of surviving. So yeah, I'm sticking with at the moment with Leicester City surviving. As for Southampton, I had them relegated before the season, and this result definitely hurts them. So yeah, so good prediction for now with my Leicester surviving pick and Southampton going down. Preseason, I meant prediction.
Yeah. 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 Then Ipswich 0, Everton 2. Shout out to Everton for getting the win against Ipswich. And I mean, if you can't beat Ipswich on the road, I'm very concerned. So you guys got the win. And for Everton, as I said, man, yeah, congrats. All
Yeah,
right, I
I
want to
mean,
save this game for last. I want to save
yeah,
this game for last.
yeah. Shortly, Everton improved in the past few weeks. Kept what 2 or 3 clean sheets in a row, including the Newcastle game from before. So yeah, maybe it's just the early season they were terrible, and then they eventually found their way. So yeah, good win for Everton. Ipswich were out a win still, so it's not
Yeah.
looking good.
All right, and then we'll save everyone's favorite London team for last. All right, so moving on. Next, we're gonna talk about Wolves 1, Manchester City 2. Wolves, man. Their city's one of City's bogey teams, especially at the Molineux Stadium. I don't know why, but Wolves always give it tough against City. Remember, Wolves did the double over against City a few years ago. They even beat them last season at their crib. And Wolves have always been a team that's always been tricky for Man City. I don't know what it is. And for Man City, man, they won this game, but let's be real, there's controversy, especially with the John Stones goal. I want to actually hear from you, man. 10. Do you think that was the right decision to allow the goal, or do you think it should have been disallowed?
To be honest, I think it was the right decision. I don't think it was offside. So yeah, I do think in the end, I probably would say Man City just slightly deserved the win against Wolves. But yeah, as for Wolves, I think one of the Wolves fans on Twitter said, you know, in the past 19 league games, Wolves has won a total of one.
What?
One game. Yeah, someone from Wolves Twitter or whatever. I was just looking. One win in 19 league games.
Oh
So that
my
gets me
God.
confusing. So yeah, not great for Wolves. And I think also the first time they lost the first 4 home games because this is their 4th home game. So yeah, I think now, well, obviously I know losing to Man City isn't the worst thing, but still, one win in 19. That's half a season finished, basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, I do think just like Eddie Howe, I think Gary O'Neill should I think it's Gary O'Neill should be relieved of his duties.
Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting. And then we'll talk about and then Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1. Congratulations to Liverpool. And I feel like see the thing with Liverpool is that I still feel like for me this is a good team. They got the win over Chelsea and Liverpool for me. They look good.
Yeah.
They look good. And my question for you, Ten, is Liverpool really a title contender?
I mean, they're top of the league
Especially,
now. So, I mean, at the moment, yeah, you can say. I mean, Liverpool, as I said, this is Klopp's team without Klopp. It's just a new voice. So maybe that was the need that Liverpool needed. But, there's always certain periods of the season where Liverpool collapse. Like last season was the Palace and Everton games and all that. So I just think that they just need to be consistent with winning games. Because the only game they lost was against Forest at Anfield. So yeah, I do think Liverpool at the moment, yeah, they look good, but they have to at least be consistent. Um, and at least, to be honest, I can trust them to be consistent.
yeah,
Liverpool
because I'm looking at Liverpool's next couple of games, right? Okay, let's just look at the Premier League games for the next international break. They got Arsenal away,
with no
which we'll get onto
Saliba.
about Arsenal, which
Yeah,
we'll get onto Arsenal. Then they got Brighton at home, Aston Villa at home, then Southampton away. And I think it's South. Well, this is actually the first game. So in the Premier League they have three. But yeah, besides we got two tough games: Arsenal and Villa at home. Those will be tough games. Arsenal away and Villa at home.
and
Maybe even
you can
Brighton.
kind of
So
play Brighton, yeah.
yeah, Brighton
Especially
could be.
Brighton back to back.
Yeah,
One in
that's
the
also
cup,
true.
one in the Prem. So yeah, but
I think with
yeah,
yeah,
I see
I think the thing
Liverpool
with
winning.
I think that yeah, because I think the thing with Liverpool is that they look so much better defensively. Defensively, last season were really bad, especially that second half of the season. They were really bad defensively. And what I like about this Liverpool team is that they have like guys to go around Salah. Like it doesn't feel like Salah has to do everything for this team. I think he's also important. Obviously,
Yeah,
Gakpo, Jota, you got Nunes as well, and yeah. So I think Liverpool is definitely going to be a team that could maybe push for a title. I don't think they. I don't. I feel like they're going. I still not sure, but they'll definitely finish third. I'm confident they'll finish third. I don't think they'll finish
most
below third.
definitely,
Yeah. As for Chelsea, man, Chelsea's attack is amazing, but their defense is so bad. And I'm sorry, that second goal was really bad defending there.
yeah. I mean,
It was bad.
who was the one that committed the foul early on? Was it Adebayo? The
Yeah,
one that
Ardebayo, I think.
basically the
Yeah.
last man, the one that actually
Yeah.
happened to Saliba and he got a red card. So I don't know how he got a yellow card and Saliba, we'll talk about it, got a red card for almost the exact same thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, but ultimately it didn't matter because Liverpool ended up winning. So yeah, Chelsea. I mean, at least hopefully that now ends the Chelsea hype train about them winning the Premier League or whatever. I mean, but yeah, I mean, good win for Liverpool, top of the league still. So yeah,
Yeah.
they'll take wherever they want Liverpool to try to at least push Man City this season.
Yeah. And I think for Chelsea, I think their aim should be just get top four. That their aim.
Yeah, Champions
I
League
think
football.
yeah, I think fourth is realistic. Anything beyond fourth is unrealistic. I'm sorry. This team cannot challenge for a title of Premier League. They don't have the players, they don't have the squad to do so because I really do like Chelsea and I do think Chelsea is a good team. But I feel like for me, this team needs Palmer. And I just don't think Palmer, because as good as he is, and obviously he's a great player and everything.
Well, he didn't do well in this game.
Well, I mean, in general, he's Chelsea's best player. I think you would agree with that, right?
Yeah,
He cannot perform week in, week out on a regular basis. He's not going to have every single game amazing game. There's going to be some stinkers in it. I mean, obviously this game was a stinker, you know. And I'm sorry, that Chelsea backline is so catastrophic. It's so shambolic. They're like that backline really worries me because I'm sorry, Levi Colwell, Sanchez. It's a very
Reece
shaky backline.
James, who I think just came back from injury, I think. So, and I
Yeah,
don't think Reece James is the same player. Just keep
yeah,
on getting injured. So yeah.
yeah. And Chelsea is a stud man defensively. They're very, very shaky. And remember also Cucurella, and I believe who else was suspended? I think Cucurella was suspended. There was another player suspended. I believe. I forgot his name. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you remember, Tim?
No.
Yeah, I know Cucurella was suspended, and I think another player was suspended. I think Fofana was suspended. I think it was Fofana. Yeah, it was Fofana. So, yeah, Curtis Jones, he had a great game. He won the penalty there. He also got the goal there as well. Salah with the assist. And yeah, man, Salah scored the penalty, and for Liverpool as a stud, man. Let's see what they do against. Let's see how they do in the next 3 games because those are going to be tough games. I would reckon. And
Yeah.
if they could go unbeaten, hey, good for them, man. Good for them. So shout out to Liverpool. The Nottingham Forest Crystal Palace. Obviously, I know that game didn't happen yet, but we'll see it tomorrow. I would expect. Actually, what do you think for this game?
Palace. I mean, not Palace. Forest. Forest.
Yeah, I think Forest got this. Yeah, I
You
think
know,
Forest got this.
if Palace don't win, that's what 8, 9 Premier League games without a win. The same Crystal Palace team, I was told, are good enough for Europe. They're close. They've won the same number of games as Southampton.
Oh
Crystal
my
Palace.
jeez.
And Southampton
All
haven't
right.
won a game. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would say Forest.
Yeah, and Nico Jackson
2-1.
scored a good goal there. Good goal there in the second half. I forgot to mention that, but yeah. Anyways, moving on to Bournemouth to Arsenal 0. Oh man,
I think the
Arsenal,
red
man.
card is right. The deserved red card.
Yeah,
Saliba.
and for Arsenal as a sad man, this Arsenal team really because I said this before, guys. I'm gonna continue to say this again. The 3 most important players for this Arsenal team are Saka, Saliba, and Odegaard. Those are the 3 most important players. And
Yeah.
I feel like these 3 players are like so important to Arsenal team. And I just don't feel like Arsenal's the same without these 3 players.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like these 3 players are so important to this team. And for Arsenal, what worries me the most is that they aren't able to get a result down in men. Now I know it's really hard to win a game with down in men, especially in the Premier League. But we've seen teams do it before. We've seen it time and a half.
Juve and Leipzig.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
yeah. Then I don't want to bring. This will probably bring you PTSD.
And
But
Liverpool,
years ago.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah. Barca have done it too. Like if you really want to win this Premier League, and let's be real, Arsenal should be challenging for the title. Right? They should be challenging for the title. They have to find something. Even a draw would have been good for them.
Yeah.
But they could. So for Arsenal, what worries me the most is now that's the Saliba thing because I actually look at Arsenal's fixtures this month.
They
It's
play
tough.
Liverpool next in the league.
Yeah, Liverpool next in the league at home. Then they got Newcastle away, and I know Newcastle is really bad right now, but still, like
I mean, we beat
as great.
Arsenal last season at home. Actually, the past 3 home games against Arsenal has been 2-0 win for us, 2-0 win for them, 1-0 win for us. So maybe a 1-0
Yeah,
for Arsenal.
and
But
then
yeah,
and then they have Chelsea away. So like my thing is that I don't know how many games Saliba is going to be out for because usually red cards at Premier League are usually 3 games, right?
but that wasn't violent conduct, so I think it's just 1 game because it's just a Batman thing. So he'll be suspended
Yeah.
for the Liverpool game. The Liverpool team that are right now top of the league. Should Liverpool win, we'll see how the table looks, how the points will
Yeah,
be if Liverpool win.
yeah, but my point I'm trying to make here is that let's say because it should be 1 game, but let's just say for argument's sake, he's out for 3 games. Oh, that's to be a huge blow.
Yeah,
Huge blow. Huge blow.
I can see what 3 losses, or actually no, 2 losses and beat Newcastle still,
or maybe a draw, like 2 losses and a draw, maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, and for Arsenal, what that worries me is that I really because I don't know how long is Saka out for. How long is Saka out for? Do you know?
no,
Let me actually check on the flip mob. He's out. Okay, he'll be back in a few days, so he might be back against Liverpool. The Odegaard. How long is Odegaard out?
I think after November break.
Ooh, Odegaard. Yeah, a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for Arsenal, man. You can't rely on Jesus. Jesus is mid. I'm sorry, Jesus is mediocre. Martinelli is mid, and Havertz is decent, but I don't think he's not world class. He's not world class. I'm sorry, he isn't. He's a good player, but he's not world class.
Yeah, scored in a
Trossard is
Champions League final.
and Trossard as good as he is. I feel like he's a superstar merchant. I feel like I feel like that's his best position. Sterling, I'm sorry. This is that Sterling. I just feel like it just doesn't. He's just washed. I'm sorry. I don't think Sterling's that guy anymore. And yeah, I just really worry for Arsenal's attack because the Arsenal's midfield defense is solid, and that's obviously great and all, but it's that attack that works. And to win a league, you need a stat pattern. You need a stat pattern.
Like
Just backs,
all
man.
anyway.
Yeah, and I just don't really think anyone on this Arsenal team is on the stat padding calibers. Like, I mean, maybe because they Havertz, but I don't really think Havertz is that
Well,
good.
Saka,
You think
yeah.
Saka. So, and I feel like Saka's doing so much for the team. He's putting goals, putting assists in, and so it worries me for that. And also, here's the thing: with Saliba getting a red card, we're gonna have to see Zinchenko play probably, and Calafiori play at center back. I would guess. And I'm sorry,
I mean,
Zinchenko.
Calafiori and Gabriel isn't that bad. Maybe you play
but
Timber and Ben White.
Oh yeah, Timber. Oh yeah, Timber. Yeah, I forgot about Timber. You can do that, I suppose. Timber can play left back, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he's been played as before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a primary position. Oh yeah.
So it could be like Timber, Calafiori, Gabriel, Ben White.
He is injured right now. He's injured right now. That's the thing.
Oh.
So.
Oh, okay.
Then I can
never mind.
I guess Zinchenko. Oh my jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Zinchenko's mid. I'm sorry, Zinchenko's mid.
Yeah, unless they play like TV or.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how Mick Arteta is going to do because that Liverpool game's going to be crucial. So looking at the table right here, man, I'll read you guys' comments by the way after we go through the table. So we have Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Aston Villa 4th, Brighton 5th, 6th Chelsea, 7th Spurs, 8th Newcastle, 9th Fulham, 10th Bournemouth. Actually, Man United is actually 11th now. Sorry, they're not even 10th because Bournemouth won. And the relegation, man, Southampton, Wolves, Crystal Palace, man.
Yeah, 4-2 now the win. Even Leicester has double the amount of wins. I think. Yeah, 2 wins. And all in the past 2 games. And also we have the Leicester Forest game this coming weekend. The derby between the two. Forest, Leicester. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. That's for sure, man. That is for sure. So, yeah, okay. Let's look at your guys' comments. Where are we at? Hi, Bulgarian. It says Arsenal. Yeah, dude, I'm not happy Arsenal losing. Because now I feel like City. I'm still gonna say this right now, guys. City is the favorites to win this league, even without Rodri. And I'm sorry, City do 5 in a row. It makes the Premier League look bad. That's how it races, especially. And yeah, for
maybe
Arsenal,
they should let Newcastle invest their money.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to see 5 in a row, man. Do you want to see 5 in a row?
That's why I watch Serie A, because since Juve, it's never been 5 in a row. It's actually been 5 in a row of different winners in Serie A.
Yeah. This is why I hate when people say,
5 in a row, Man City.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be the most competitive. I hear people say, "Oh, this is the best league in the world. It's the most competitive league." Don't give me this crap. It's not the most competitive.
Serie A right now.
It's not the most competitive league. Now, you could say it's competitive in like top 4 in the sense. Like, I think fourth is pretty competitive and maybe relegation, like that European spot. But as far as the title race, it is not competitive whatsoever. It is not competitive. So, and let's be real, Arsenal should have won the last 2 Premier League titles.
Or at least one of them.
Yeah, at least one of the 2. Like, Man City shouldn't have done 4 in a row. And it's just how it is. Match just says hi. Still 3 teams, in my opinion. Scottish Butler 9782 says yellow. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. I think the goal is right to stand steam. Liverpool City. Where's the Liverpool City option? Come on, man. Arsenal's still a Premier League title. They're still in the title race. I know it's only 1 game, but I will say this though: this could be a brutal month for Arsenal because City's games this month are pretty easy. Let's actually look at City's games real quick.
I mean, they play Southampton next at home. Man City, Southampton. Okay, then Bournemouth away, so the same team that Arsenal just lost to, and then
Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah, I mean these are.
I can still see 3 wins, and beat Spurs and beat Sporting.
Well, remember those Spurs and Sporting one are not in the Premier League, so I'm looking at Premier League games. Yeah,
and they could still win all games.
Yeah, Arsenal. Arsenal only lost because of the red card low. They still in the race. Oh yeah, obviously the red card played a huge contribution. But I also this is a show that Arsenal still don't have the mentality. Do you still think do you think that shows that?
Maybe, but we'll see when it's like March, April, and all later in the season.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's see. I'll tell you what. If Arsenal beats Liverpool without Saliba, that'll be impressive. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And so it's time to see Liverpool here to play ball. At least Chelsea were better than the first 25 minutes, though. Palmer got packed up. Jones. And Liverpool was second favorites.
Also, Man City just made a new record,
right,
unbeaten in 31 straight league games. The highest in club history, Man City. If that doesn't tell you anything,
wow.
Then yeah. And then La Liga.
Yeah, all right, let's move to La Liga, man. La Liga. La Liga, we're probably not going to spend as much time because there's not really much talking points for this league, but we'll obviously still discuss about it. So La Liga, man. We got Deportivo Alaves 2, Real Valladolid 3. Big win for Real Valladolid on the road, and it's against Deportivo Alaves that have been good so far this season. So I think it's a good win for them.
Yeah, good win for them.
That one.
Valladolid.
Next up, we got Athletic Club 4. I'd love to see that. But yeah, it was good to see that.
Destruction, basically.
Yeah, and then Osasuna 1, Real Betis 2. Real Betis finally getting a win on the road.
Yeah.
Needed win, man.
Yeah.
So bad.
They beat Osasuna in the same game.
It's a winning game, finally.
Oh yeah, and Sociedad also won.
Bro. Yeah. Sociedad finally wins, man. Finally wins. It's so important for Sociedad. They needed this win, man. And it's against a Girona team that sure. Girona have not been that great so this season, but it's good to get for them to get a win, you know. And remember, what is it called? Real Sociedad have been terrible this season so far. So yeah. Then we talk about Celta Vigo 1, Real Madrid 2. Okay, there's some. I have some stuff to say about this game. I don't know how Celta did. I don't know how Celta lost this game. And
I don't mind.
Because Celta had so many chances this game. Oh my geez. And Thibaut Courtois, man. He is the best goalkeeper in the world. These are facts. Anyone that disagrees with us, you're just stupid. And what I'm really worried about that because the Real Madrid defense looks very shaky. Chouameni at center back, Militao, Rudiger, and 3 at the back, and Real Madrid conceded a lot of chances. It's just that Celta Vigo didn't have Iago Aspas. Now, even if they had Iago Aspas, I still feel like Real Madrid would have still won, but it may have been a much closer game. Maybe he could have scored one of the goals because I tell you this right now, guys. Iago Aspas would destroy. Iago Aspas would destroy Barca. He just has something against Barca, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, for Celta, man, as I said, man, they gave it their best effort. They tried everything they could, and they just couldn't get the job done. So Settelberg got the goal there. Sotelo missed some chances, and Mbappe, man. I mean, Mbappe scored a crazy goal there. Mbappe scored a crazy goal.
Second highest goal scorer now.
Yeah, and Vinicius, man, scored as well, and Camavinga. So for Real Madrid, man, I'm very concerned. Obviously, it's good for me, but you know what the thing is, guys?
We'll see this coming weekend.
Yeah, El Clasico. By the way, guys, we're gonna be doing a live reaction right after the game. We're doing a live reaction after the game, straight after the game. I'm gonna be here no matter what. So we're gonna have a separate stream just for El Clasico.
Even if they lose 5-0.
Yeah, even if we lose 5-0, I will be there. Oh my jeez.
Losing 5-0 to Real Madrid after a few days before losing maybe like 4-1 to Bayern.
Oh my jeez. This week's such a big week for Barca.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for Real Madrid as a set, man, defensively, man, very shaky. And You know, the weird thing is Real Madrid they were generally good defensively this season and last season. Last season they were great defensively, and this
Yeah.
season. And obviously, I understand Carmelo. I was out injured. Obviously, he's out for the rest of the season, but still, like, I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Ten? Do you think Do you think Real Madrid should be worried, or do you just think it's one game and they'll be fine? They won't have a game like this again.
I think we have to wait and see what the result is in El Clasico. If they lose to Barcelona, that would be 6 points behind. And just by the way Barca have been playing at the moment, for now, yeah, it will be tough. So I'll say after this coming weekend's game.
Yeah, that El Clasico will actually show me how
Because
good.
if Real Madrid beats Barcelona, it's tied on points, 27 each.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Thank you for mentioning it, Pookie. Luka Modric came off the bench and put a heat of assists. Guys, Luka Modric, man, his longevity is insane. Now I don't want to start this argument over Iniesta and the stuff like that. I don't want to start the argument. Okay, we'll have that another time. We have to commend though. His longevity is insane. Like, tell me any other midfielders that have this longevity compared to Luka Modric that's currently playing right now at 39 years old. You cannot name any other midfielders. Is there any other midfielder that's 39 that's still balling like this? I don't think so. And yeah, man, Luka Modric, man, such a world class player, amazing player. And for Real Madrid, as I said, man, I'm gonna be very careful what I say because next weekend all this can come back to bite me. So I'm gonna be very careful what I say here. And that Real Madrid, you guys won because of individual brilliance. Let's keep it a stick. That's the truth. And for Real Madrid, as I said, man, that El Clasico, I'm very much intrigued for. I think this El Clasico might be the most anticipated El Clasico we've had in quite some time.
Yeah.
So, Real Madrid, as I said, man.
We shall see.
Yeah,
I'm not even a Barca fan, but we shall see.
Yeah, that's El Clasico. So, as a neutral man, do you think this El Clasico this one is going to be interesting? Are you looking for this one?
I mean, the ones last season, even though Real Madrid wrapped up both, we had the last minute Bellingham goal, and then we had
that's true.
Actually Bellingham both times.
Yeah, both games.
One. So, I mean, it would be hilarious if he comes up for the third time in a row.
Oh my jeez.
But we'll see. I think it'll be. Well, we'll talk about it because I think have to make the judgment probably after the Champions League games for both teams because they both play Dortmund, and for Barca would be Bayern.
The Bundesliga team,
both at home in Spain. So, Catalonia as well.
And by the way, the Clásico is at the Bernabeu, and you know what's weird, guys? Barca are actually generally better at the Bernabeu than at Camp Nou.
And it's not even the Camp Nou yet.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Sure. Shout out to Real Madrid for getting the unconvincing win, but a win is a win. A win is a win. That's what I'm gonna say. Mallorca won, Rayo Vallecano 0. Mallorca get the win there against Rayo Vallecano. Rayo Vallecano, man, I don't know what's up with these guys. Rayo Vallecano have been terrible.
Actually, they've been alright. Actually, Vallecano, maybe not in this game, but
yeah, this game they weren't good. But yeah, I mean, it's a good win for Mallorca, man. 1-0 win. Let's move on to Atletico Madrid 3, Leganes 1. Oh my jeez, Atletico Madrid are actually losing to Leganes at home. If Atletico Madrid actually lost this game at home, I would have been like, bro, I would have been fuming. I'm not even an Atleti fan, but bro, this would have been so bad. You cannot be losing Leganes at home. Thankfully, though, Atletico Madrid turned it up. Sorloth scored the goal, and Griezmann scored the 2 goals. I'm sorry, Griezmann scored, and Griezmann had a great impact, and Julian Alvarez comes on. And yeah, I just think for Leganes, man, some basic mistakes. So I think Dimitrovic made a mistake, and I think the center back Gonzalez made a mistake, and it's a terrible defense lead. And yeah, for Atletico Madrid, man, 3-1 win at home. And Longley is injured, which that's not good for Atletico Madrid. I still don't rate Longley, by the way. I still think Longley is mid, but he's a good depth option, I suppose. So
yeah,
but this is an Atleti influence. Moving on to the next game we got here is Villarreal 1, Getafe 1. It's a good game. Getafe, man, I don't know how they won. They got a draw in this game, and I feel bad for Villarreal. They played well, but they couldn't hold on. And Getafe got the late penalty, Amrabari. This could be huge points draw for Villarreal. Although Villarreal been good so far, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah,
And
probably this is the first like bad game for them.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
not also Real Madrid.
The Barca, man, we absolutely obliterated Sevilla. Sevilla
Yeah.
were so shambolic. Defensively, they were really bad. Barca destroyed them, and even Yaki Pena had a decent game. And I still don't rate Yaki Pena. I still think he's mid. I still don't rate him.
Still couldn't
But
keep a clean sheet.
yeah, that's true. Lewandowski balled out. Yamal got a goal. Pedri got a goal. Rafinha got a goal.
So,
It's so weird to see Rafinha as a captain. It's so weird to see that.
and Gavi came back.
Yeah, Gabby came back from injury, which is so nice to see. And Pablo Torre balled out. And yeah, for Barca, man, as I said, man, great win there. And I'm still surprised that Flick is not starting Chesney. Like, please don't start Pena against Bayern Madrid. Please don't. Because I can assure you Pena is going to be awful if you start him. Because I'm sorry, Pena is mid. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean he's the reason why he's part of the reason why Barca unbeaten in the Osasuna game in the La Liga.
Yeah. So I hope Chesney starts. I'm very worried, man. I'm worried to see. I'm worried about our goalkeeper, but that's pretty much the only thing I'm really concerned with. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Barca do in that Bayern game. We'll definitely talk more about that on Wednesday. And yeah, so shout out to Barca again to win. And yeah, I still don't know why Yamal's getting playing too much. Please rest Yamal. I don't know why Yamal's playing so much. Please rest him, please.
Yeah,
The Valencia Las Palmas. That's a tricky one to call. I'll probably say a draw. Maybe Valencia might win.
if Valencia don't win, relegation or at least high chance.
Wow, that's interesting to say. All
Especially
right,
when
let
Las
me.
Palmas hasn't won, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow night.
Yeah, I had Liverpool's second favorites. Ooh, Pookie says pain. Barca's gonna slap us up bad. Let's see, man. El Clásicos are usually not one-sided, so
Unless it was the 5-0. Yeah.
it's usually not one-sided in recent years. Usually,
Yeah.
so
What should be 0-0?
oh my jeez, I want to. Yeah, 80 cook us, man. Was because of like Bangor, Porto, Horrors, and Modric masterclass off the bench. Yeah, Madrid fans who just suspect Modric can go to blank. Dang it. Ungrateful. Yeah, I mean, Madrid fans, whoever criticized Luka Modric, you guys should be ashamed. Because I would love to. I wish I had Luka. I wish we had a player that was Luka Modric's level at this club right now currently. Because we have no
Me
player
too.
that's on Modric.
At Newcastle.
So yeah, I wouldn't be. I would be grateful. Just saying hi, but can't stay for long. I say Arsenal isn't the title race as much as us. Nah, come on, come on. It's only one game. Let's not get too out of ourselves. I think people need to respect Arsenal, man. And yeah, because like let's be real, guys. Arsenal have been the title race for the last few seasons now. So well, why are you guys saying they aren't? I don't know why. It's just weird.
Only one. It's only like 8 games in. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Man City's the only team unbeaten in the Premier League, man. Don't let them get that Premier League golden trophy. Arsene Wenger will not be happy.
I mean, Arsenal could have been the team that made it not unbeaten. So yeah.
Yeah. Billy Sanz Gonzalez, they got away for the Kelsey segment. Oh yeah, let's look at the unbeaten teams in La Liga. So currently it's Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. And any other unbeaten teams? Yeah, that's it. That's it. But
Yeah,
Barca's still
it's
top
all
La Liga.
about the El Clasico.
Yeah, El Clasico.
Also
Maybe.
win,
And also,
6 points clear. A draw, man. Real Madrid win. Could we be in for maybe? Remember the Manchester title race? Aguero. Could you imagine we actually have that in La
because
Liga?
what's actually crazy. We haven't had a competitive La Liga title race in some time. Usually the winner wins by like 10 points. We haven't had a competitive one in some time.
Yeah, so maybe even though I'm wearing a Barcelona shirt, maybe I should be praying for a Real Madrid win secretly.
Oh man, I don't. And by the way, I believe correct. This is correct, by the way, guys. No team has ever gone unbeaten in La Liga. That's never happened before, I believe. So
maybe Atletico will be that team and not win it.
I'm pretty sure they won't. But yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. All right, let's move on over, man. Let's move on. So we're 40 minutes in. I think we're doing good on time.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to Bundesliga, man. Let's move to Bundesliga. Let's talk about your favorite. Let's talk about Matt's favorite striker.
Perry Payne.
Respect Perry Payne, man.
And they're top of the league as well.
Yeah.
Dortmund, St. Pauli.
Yeah, Dortmund, St. Pauli, man. So shout out to Dortmund for actually winning against St. Pauli. It was to be expected. I mean, if Dortmund did beat St. Pauli, I would be very concerned. But yeah, Dortmund got the win there. And the Leverkusen, man, they did this late magic again, man. Late magic again. Boniface.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frankfurt, as I said.
Marmouche.
Marmouche, man.
Of the season.
Yeah, Marmouche is fantastic, and people need to respect Marmouche, man. He needs to make a big move. He needs to make a big move, man. This guy's too good to be at Frankfurt.
Yeah, I think there's a club in the northeast of England.
Would you sign Marmouche?
I would love to get Marmouche. We'll get all the Egyptian following once Mo Salah leaves.
Oh my jeez, you know, what if Liverpool? What if Liverpool gets Marmouche?
Then we'll use the what do you call this? It's just the pop. I don't know how you call this. Just the fan viewing numbers, the shirt sales. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, but good start for Marmouche and for at least they won.
Yeah, Boniface, man. Boniface got the goal there. He missed the penalty. He scored the goal as redemption, and Andres scored a goal there. And yeah, for Frankfurt, as I said, man, Leverkusen just had too much in them. They were just too good on the day. 27 stars last, sorry. So yeah. All right, moving on. We have Gladbach 2, Gladbach 3, sorry, and Heidenheim 2. Gladbach got the win as expected. And yeah, for Heidenheim, as I said, man, it
was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Remember when Heidenheim were top of the league?
Yeah.
But yeah. But good win for Gladbach. It's glad for them.
And then Freiburg won 3-1 against Augsburg, which is to be expected. So shout out to Freiburg.
Freiburg are what, third, fourth in the league? So
maybe
top four or Champions League contender to make it. Not win it, but to make it.
Yeah, hopefully they can make the Champions League. That would be awesome. I haven't seen it. Actually, yeah, when was the last time we seen Freiburg in the Champions League? It's been some time. I don't think I remember anytime soon.
I don't think never.
They've never been the Champions League?
I don't think so. I don't remember one time. And also, they're not known for being a club that makes Champions League. It was like Stuttgart they've had, Leverkusen they had, and all that. Gladbach have. But I don't think Freiburg has ever made the Champions League. At least in the normal years. But yeah, good win for Freiburg.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. All right. Let's move on. Next, we got Mainz 0. Sorry, Hoffenheim 3. Pokemon. Hoffenheim finally wins. Finally wins.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. I think Garrett Holtman, a Filipino player, played for Bochum in this game.
Oh my jeez, Hoffenheim finally gets the win, man. Finally gets the win. The Mainz 0, RB Leipzig 2. Leipzig gets the win. They continue the unbeaten streak. Then talk about Bayern Munich, man. Harry Kane.
4-0.
4-0.
Harry Kane,
man. Harry Kane, man. And this, I'm worried, man. I'm worried for Wednesday, man. I'm worried to see what Kane can do to our defense.
4-4. Barcelona 4, Bayern 4.
Because remember, guys, Kane has scored against what is it called? He scored against Barca with Tottenham, and I think Kane has destroyed Chesney before with England, probably. So I'm kind of worried for that. But anyways, putting back that to a side, Kane looked great today. Amazing win for them. And remember, guys, this is Stuttgart. This I know people say, "Oh, Stuttgart," or the mid team whatsoever. Guys, Stuttgart been great this season. Like we saw what Stuttgart did against Real Madrid this season. We saw what Stuttgart did against Dortmund. So, you can't just brush this up and say, oh, Bayern were expected to win this game by a 4-0 margin, stuff like that. No, you can't do that. Because Stuttgart's a good team, guys. And Kane scored a hat-trick. You know what the crazy thing is? Stuttgart generally create a lot of chances. Look at how many chances they had in this game. 4 shots, only 1 on target. League 1 on
Yeah.
target. So, yeah, what do you think, Tan? Do you think we have to give Bayern? Do you think it shows how good Bayern are for this one?
It probably just shows how how easy it can be for Bayern still. But obviously, the true test is this coming Wednesday against the former manager, against the former top goal scorer, Lewandowski and Flick. It's Jamal against Jamal Musiala.
Oh,
So
that's Wednesday's gonna be big.
yeah, I mean, we'll see how that turns out. Imagine Hansi Flick up against Vincent Company. But both
Yeah,
managers are top of their leagues as well.
yeah, that's true,
So
man. That's true.
it's probably the big game of the Champions League.
Yeah, that's a game that I'm very much looking forward to. And
Yeah.
yeah, by the way, guys, I'll be trying to join H's stream. He'll be doing that. He'll be proving that game. So probably after the stream, I will try to join there and get my thoughts on Barca. So I'm gonna try to finish this up quickly.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna start in like 29 minutes, so I need to wrap this up. But anyway, shout out to Bayern for getting the win, and Bayern man, please let us win.
Just give me a good game, please.
Okay, moving on. Next we have Holsten Kiel 0, Union Berlin 2. Shout out to Union Berlin for getting the win on the road, which was to be expected. The Wolfsburg 2, Werder Bremen 4. So
Werder
that
Bremen
was
has been scoring a lot of goals. I
yeah,
think we
Wolfsburg
the
man,
team
they're
that
bad.
were 3-0 down to Hoffenheim that one
Yeah,
time. But yeah, good win for Bremen because now they're 8th now.
yeah. Looking at the table right here, man. So Bayern Munich is top of the league, Leipzig is second, Freiburg third, and Leverkusen fourth, man. So Leverkusen already 3
Oh,
points behind.
Freiburg and Leipzig play each other. Please, Freiburg.
That'll be a big one. And then Union Berlin, Frankfurt, Dortmund. Dortmund, dang, not even in the European spots.
Yet.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's still early in the season, but still. The Stuttgart struggling. And then Holstein Kiel, St. Pauli, Bochum, Augsburg, Hoffenheim. So, yeah, pretty much all the newly promoted teams struggling
Yeah.
there, besides Bochum. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that regard. Let's read your comments. Sporting are unbeaten. Matt, we were talking. Let's talk about the EPL, not Portuguese league. So I know you're a big Portuguese league advocate, but yeah. Okay, let's just move this. But yeah, that's good for Sporting, I suppose. Moving on. Nottingham beat Liverpool. No one said Liverpool are not in the race anymore. At least I didn't see anyone say that. Yeah, people are just reactionary, man.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. No one talks about Serie A, man.
No talk about Syria yet.
Yeah. All right, F this. BLE, really? We will talk about that league. It's tough to comfort. It's too childish, bro. Fact. Hoffenheim Porto's next opponent. Harry Kane, do something for me, man. Hopefully he doesn't. All right, let's move to Serie A, man.
Serie A.
All right,
And
Serie A,
the
man.
team I'm hyping up are still keeping clean sheets. But we'll talk about that again when it comes. Como Parma.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, all right. Como, Parma, 1-1. So shout out to Parma for Como getting the result there. Como's looking really good. I think I feel like they're going to survive. I feel like they're going to survive. I'm pretty confident
maybe. And Parma, at least a normal game of football.
Yeah.
No red card, no late drama or whatever. Just a normal 1-1, So, yeah. But not really a good result for Parma, but we'll see because they've only won one game, which was against Milan. So hopefully, they can hopefully win a game. Parma now, because Dennis Mann and Valentin Mahala didn't play, or didn't start, so maybe that's why they didn't win. But yeah, but good result for Como. Not really for Parma, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Genoa 2, Bologna 2. So shout out to Genoa for getting a result against Bologna. Genoa away can be tough at times, and yeah. For Bologna, as I said, man, it's sad, man. They're not going to
Yeah.
get European football.
Well,
They're not going to
Genoa
get
have
Champions
only
League.
won one game as well in the league.
Yeah.
Milan.
And so yeah, the Milan, man. You gotta give it to Milan, man. They actually won the game, down to 10 men. Chikwueze with the goal, Reinders with the red card, and do we have to give credit for Milan winning this game because they almost screwed up though? Then they almost screwed up. They Udinese almost scored a last minute goal.
Yeah,
It was disallowed. So.
I'll probably say a bit of luck. I mean, the red card happened after they scored. So, I mean, if you look, Udinese were probably more, I wouldn't say, super dominant, but more likely to get a goal in that second half. But, fair play to AC Milan for at least, kind of picking up this season from how it started to now. So yeah, good win, especially when a couple weeks ago they lost to Florentina, which we'll talk about. But yeah, good win for Milan. Udinese, it was fun while it lasted, them being like top of the league and all.
Man, and Pulisic, man, I feel so bad for him. Pulisic is doing so much for this team. Pulisic is carrying this team. This team should. I know this might seem crazy to say, but should this team be renamed to AC Pulisic?
Chelsea.
Captain America FC. That's what we should call this team.
Captain Milan. Yeah.
Because dude, the guys that carrying this team with goals and assists and everything. Like, I'm sorry. Like, who else from Milan is stepping up consistently, man? I'm sorry. No one else is.
Yeah.
Like, I actually feel bad that he's doing so much work. Like, no one else's team has done their part, man. It's just crazy because we all talk about Leao supposed to do it. Leao, man. Leao's not. I don't know what's up with Leao. He's so talented, but just not consistent, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
For Pulisic, man, got the assist, and Chikwueze got the goal. And for Milan, man, they got to win without a 10 men, so that's good. So it shows that you can win with 10 men, Arsenal. But yeah. So yeah. The Juventus won Lazio 0. Juventus got the
clean sheet.
From the goalie there with the red card. At Juventus, man, it was an own goal, but it was a great combination. And for Juventus, as I said, man, I like this Juve team. Juve play so well in midfield. Defense are so good. My only criticism is that attack is mediocre.
Yeah,
that attack is mediocre.
Hey, 7 clean sheets in 8.
Yeah, I gotta give up to
them. And that one goal they conceded was a penalty. Yeah. So they've yet to concede from open play in Serie A. And Juve have already played Napoli, Lazio, Roma, maybe another big-ish team. So they've played teams that you would think, would be competitive, could possibly get something from Juve. And Juve have remained unbeaten, conceded 1 goal, and 6 points in the Champions League. So,
what's actually interesting?
I'm right now cooking.
Because what's interesting? People will say that Arsenal is the best defense, Inter as well. I never hear anyone put Juve in that conversation. For me, Arsenal is talked about the most. Like, everyone says, Arsenal have the best defense in the world, and da-di-da-di-da. Like, Juventus, man, I think that signing Kalulu from Milan was an amazing signing. And I don't know what Milan did there. Milan are so stupid. Why would you get rid of one of your best players to Juve? You sent up
and they lost Bremer as well. Juve.
Yeah, Bremer. That's also incredible. They were able to do this without Bremer, and who was one of their best center backs last season, in my opinion. I mean, they're doing Gazzi, Kalulu, Cabal, De Gregorio, and remember, this is a new goalkeeper as well. Remember, last season they had Szczesny. So, this Juve team, man, But as I said, man, I still think this Juve team needs more attack. This Juve team attack is so mid. So
just let me cook. But now
I'm sorry, because I feel like this Juve team really needs Vlahovic to fire. Because I'm sorry, without Vlahovic, I just don't see the goals coming on a regularly basis. I'm sorry, man. And then you have to agree with me on this. Vlahovic is so important to this team.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how the majority of the season goes. I think maybe the Juve defense will make them go to the Champions League final. But
Yeah, because I feel
see.
like I really and as for Lazio, obviously it was inevitable they were going to defend for the rest of the game. Obviously they were parking the bus. They did everything they could, as you would expect when you go down to 10 men, and they almost walked away with the draw. And that's actually commendable for Lazio because Lazio are usually terrible on the road. So you got to give credit to them. But obviously they were parking the bus, so we can't really. It was inevitable they were going to lose. So yeah, shout out to Juve for getting the win. Scrolling through these games, Empoli 0, Napoli 1. Napoli are starting to cook, man. I think Napoli is also kind of going under the radar, man. Antonio Conte's done a great job with this team, man. Lukaku, McTominay. I mean, it's still weird to see McTominay, Lukaku at Napoli. It's actually, especially McTominay. It's so weird to see, but
And McTominay, the GOAT, is cooking.
Yeah, Man United, man. Do you miss McTominay, man? Do you miss McTominay? But anyways, yeah, for Napoli, man, they got the 1-0 win against Empoli on the road. It wasn't really a convincing win, but it is what it is. They got the penalty there. Some would say it wasn't a deserved pen, but at the end of the day, they got the win, and a win is a win. A win is a win, and yeah, Kvaratskhelia is scoring the penalty there.
Still top of the league, yeah.
The Fiorentina, they absolutely obliterated Lecce. It wasn't even a contest, and Lecce was obviously awful. And shout out to Fiorentina for getting that away win. 6-0 win on the road, which is actually pretty impressive. And Goodmanson. Wow, I didn't even know he plays in Fiorentina now. So, yeah, Adley. And so, yeah, for Fiorentina, man, as I said, man, good for them, and good, solid win for them.
I mean, biggest win so far for them. 6-0 away.
Yeah, and then Venezia 0, and then Atalanta 2. Atalanta goes back to winning ways. Pasalic got the goal. Retegui got the goal. And, yeah, for Atalanta, it was kind of cruise control for this one. And, yeah. Then Cagliari 3, Torino 2. So Cagliari got the win there, 3-2, and yeah. And then Roma 0, Inter 1, man. Lautaro Martinez finally scores, man. Like, I'm sorry, I heard Lautaro has been through bad form, man. He needed this goal, and he got the goal. It's a massive goal, and the winner as well. And for Roma, as I said, man, I'm really giving up on this team, man. I'm giving up.
Never too late to change to my Juve hype train. I'm trying to get people on it.
Yeah, well,
or at least they're into winning the Champions League bit.
Yeah, and then we got Hellas Verona Monza tomorrow. I mean, Hellas Verona, I guess maybe a draw. Actually, yeah, I'll probably edge with Verona, but we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Looking at the table right here, man. So Napoli, Inter, and Juventus. Juventus the only team undefeated, man. Juventus the only team undefeated. But remember, guys, Juve is playing against Inter next week. That's going to be a massive game away at San Siro. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that game. I'm so looking for that. Man, next weekend is okay, guys.
If Juve don't lose that derby, that means they'll still be unbeaten. Could there at least now be? I've actually been cooking with Juve. if Juve ends up not losing to Inter in that game, especially away. Even though I know BOE wouldn't like me saying that, but for the neutrals, I meant.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. I'm very much looking forward to that game, man. Dude, next weekend's so big. We got Arsenal, Liverpool. We got El Clasico. We got Inter, Juve. And I believe La Clasica is also next weekend.
And also, just very side note, there's also FCSP against Rapid Bucharest.
So another. Dude, why is that?
It's derby day.
Next week is like the derby weekend. Like, I don't know how that's even possible, but somehow.
And earlier today was the Dinamo FCSP, which was a bit meh, to be honest. But yeah, next week it's going to be the big derby or big matches, along with Barcelona Bayern.
Yeah, so looking
at Barcelona Bayern's like the taster.
Yeah, it's like that. Barcelona Bayern's like the appetizer. It's like the appetizer.
They're not rivals, but obviously there's the history and all that. The 8-2, the 7-0 and all. Yeah, we'll see. So if Juve end up not losing to Inter, then I'll say I'll cook. I've really been cooking, because then that would be Juve have played Napoli, Roma, Lazio, Inter. Let's just say if they don't lose to Inter, that's 4 teams now they will not had lost to.
Yeah, bro. Next weekend is gonna be big, man. Next weekend, I'm so looking forward to that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Okay, so looking at the table right here, man. This is how the table is panning out, man. And Roma, man, mid-table, man, and Udinese, man. Can they actually get European football? That would actually be an incredible achievement for them.
I mean, the past 4 games probably not, but
yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see. It's very competitive. And
look where Fiorentina are.
Fiorentina are 5th, man. Yeah.
5th.
And I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care what anyone says. In terms of the top 5 leagues, the most competitive league from start to finish is the Serie A. This is
yeah. But I'm told Premier League is the most competitive. We technically right now have a 3-way title race, sort of, in Italy.
Yeah. For me,
and Inter haven't been amazing. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's why I said Inter are not going to win Serie A. I don't think they'll do back-to-back. So it'll be, what, the 5th or 6th consecutive Serie A season where the champion doesn't go back-to-back.
Yeah. You speak about La Liga as well as Premier League. So I mentioned Sporting CB. Okay. I do talk about top 5, not top 6 JK. Great to see Kane score a hat-trick. I said that to Tendon because he says something about Atletico low, by the way.
Oh, what do you call this? The unbeaten thing.
Yeah. Oh,
gone unbeaten in La Liga. Watch Atletico go unbeaten and not win La Liga. Basically,
that would be something. If Atletico do that, they'll be like, "Oh my god, bro." Oh, do you guys remember when Man United went unbeaten on the road a few years ago? They didn't lose a single away game. Congratulations for winning a trophy. Congrats. It's a great trophy, man. Great trophy.
Yeah, the away cup.
Yeah, Como won't get relegated. Napoli got robbed by Napoli. That pen. He's not carrying them, though. What do you mean he's not carrying them? Come on, bro. He's Milan have been so bad without like look Pulisic's actually I want to see Pulisic's goal contributions come on. Let's actually check this out. I'm pretty sure he's the top scorer for them.
Yeah, he is the highest top goal scorer, the highest assist. Obviously, he's highest goal assist, highest FOTMOB rating, highest goals per 90, highest XG on target, and then it doesn't become Pulisic, but expected assists, chances created, whatever stats else is there, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know. This is the definition of carry. If this is the definition of carry, I don't know what else is.
And Milano, they're in a Champions League spot at the moment.
So. Their best player right now, though. Who's like, well, Udinese is their point. Leon needs some CR7 work, I think. Yeah, Leon, man, CR7 you might have to train like CR7. Rob by far, Pablo is the only good player in Milan. And Pulisic, man, you need to respect Pulisic, man. Respect Captain America. Okay, Juve defense gets no love. That's all you want. Wow. Liverpool defense doesn't get really good talked about either. Yeah, Liverpool defense is up there. I still think Juve is better. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good one. Liverpool or Juve? Which defense is better?
Probably right now, just based on the history, Liverpool. But I don't think both really care or matter. Because they're both pretty good spots right now, both defenses.
Yeah. Empoli's a nutcracker. Becoming the new Maradona.
Let's go. Let's go to Noma.
That's so funny. All right. Look at the foul you'll see. Virgil scored Levy Daylights as out of Lecce, if you know what I mean. Roma, Massa, man, the ball right at Martinez's feet. Low Bielli. Once again, crap gets talked about Inter. They get embarrassed as always. I don't think anyone spoke bad about Inter in the stream. I don't think anyone did. You know?
Oh, unless it was like, if Juve don't end up losing, but that's not really.
Yeah,
if it's like a 0-0, why not?
Yeah, we weren't talking crap. Bielli, Lautaro gets to step up his game. Yeah, Lautaro Martinez, man, you got to step on that Juve game. That's a critical game. I know it's about bad. It's a young boys. He's the best player, man. G's low. Main football go to. Okay, peace. All right, see you, Bielli. Karen gets thrown around too much. It's like world class. Maybe I'm being a bit. Maybe I was going a bit. Maybe I was overreactionary, but
watch AC Milan be the ones that wins Serie A.
But I still feel like the other players and the team has to contribute. Like Pulisic having to do too much. I still stand by that. Maybe carrying's a bit too much. Maybe he isn't carrying, but other players on the team have to do the work. May football go to heaven. Peace, Bealey. All right, now let's talk about everyone's favorite league, man. McDonald's, man. Who doesn't love McDonald's? Who doesn't love McDonald's, man? Who doesn't love McDonald's?
I prefer.
All right, actually, I need to wrap this up soon because he's going to start in 12 minutes. So we're going to wrap this up. So I'm going to do this fast, man. Do this fast. League on, man. Everyone's favorite league, man.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, Uber Eats, man. So we got Monaco 0, Lille 0. Monaco did go down to 10 men, so it's a bit of unfortunate. And I guess for Lille, it's a good point for them on the road. But at the same time, though, you're thinking to yourself, maybe they could have capitalized with the man advantage. But I mean, I guess it shows how good Monaco were defensively.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still sticking with my Monaco winning League on prediction. It's still not a bad shout. They're just back tied on points with PSG now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Matt, so I'll make this political, please. We got Stade Brest 1, Rennes 1. So shout out to Stade Brest for getting a draw there. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't win, but perhaps they were probably rotating for the Champions League game, so we shouldn't read too much. Probably.
Which they are top of the Champions League, I think, or at least 6 for 6.
Yeah. And that's that. Etienne Lens 2. So shout out to Lens for getting the win on the road. And for Etienne, please don't get relegated. Please don't get relegated. You're one of the biggest clubs in France. So don't get relegated, please. The PSG won 4-2 against Strasbourg.
Oof.
So shout out to PSG for getting the win. Then Lyon destroyed Le Havre 4-0. Auxerre beat Reims 2-1. Nantes tied against Nice 1-1, which is pretty nice for Nantes, as I said, but probably not so nice for Nice. But
yeah, it's not really that nice. I mean, the next game, Toulouse, they didn't lose, but Angers or Angers are probably angry they didn't win because Angers are still angry. They haven't won a game yet against Toulouse.
Montpellier 0, and Marseille 5. Marseille, man, got the big win, man.
Wait,
so I mean, looking at the league on, man.
I want to know if the GOAT. No, actually, I should. Never mind. Oh yeah, we have El Clasique. PSG.
La Clasique is next weekend, man. That's also next weekend, bro. I'm telling you, man. Next weekend is the tournament weekend.
Turns up.
Yeah. Just call him MG. Just call him MG. So I mean, PSG, man. PSG, Monaco, Marseille. I mean, dude, this title, and also Lens are also unbeaten too. Maybe Lens could also win this title.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
it's not gonna.
Before this game, they had 4 draws in a row, so probably not. And they play Lille, who are above them. So actually, the top 5 play each other except Monaco, and Nice would be that bad.
Where's the PSG game, by the way? Oh, it's in Marseille. Marseille, please.
If let's say Monaco lose against Nice, and then Marseille beats PSG, the top 3 will be all of them will be on 20 points each.
No.
If Monaco and PSG lose.
Dude, I don't want to. Marseille, man, please don't lose. Don't get embarrassed against PSG at home, please. I don't know what happened in recent years, but Marseille has always been terrible against PSG, especially at home, which is actually crazy. That's supposed to be a fortress. Well, not fortress, but you know what I mean, like a stadium where they should be dominating. That's looking at the table right here, guys. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here in Ligue 1. Obviously, my money's still on PSG. I hope they don't win the league, but Monaco. I mean, basically, I just want any team to stop PSG. Any team but PSG to win this league, I will be there. And if PSG lose the league, I will be there to clown them. I call them LSG.
Especially if LSG doing it.
LSG, man. LSG. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna be joining his stream. I'll leave a link here in the chat if you guys want to see his stream. We're talking about Barca Bayern game there, so that's gonna be fun and exciting. And yeah, like I said, guys, let's. I'll read you guys the final. Sorry, but okay, I need to put it here. Right here. So, yeah, let me go ahead and read some of your guys' comments. Monica, you got to win games, man. Yeah, I mean, okay. To be fair, I don't think we should be too critical. They were down at 10 men against Leo, so I
Yeah.
don't think. And so it's a bit harsh, but at least they didn't lose. At least they didn't lose. And a draw is good when you're down a man. I'm not gonna read Matt's comments because I don't want to. I want to keep this football related. So let's. I'm not gonna read that comment. So, gotta stop PSG. Football is corrupt. It will fall. Peace. All right. Matt says we love. Okay, I'm not gonna read that comment either. PSG Marseille might be a little lopsided. Please tell me you got that. Thank you for subscribing, Derek Carter. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you for subscribing, man. So, thank you for subscribing. So I think we gained 1 subscriber from today's stream. So yeah, like I said, guys, there'll be time description below if you guys want to see my thoughts on each one. And we actually did a good time for today. We did around 1 hour and 10 minutes, not too long. It was a good time. Yeah, good time. So yeah, I hope you guys would enjoy. And next weekend, man, might have to be a 2-hour stream, just with how many big games we have next weekend. So
El Clasico, Derby d'Italia, El Clasico, kinda Bucharest Derby. What else? Oh, Arsenal Liverpool, which is not really a derby, but still big games.
Big games. Yeah, big
and
games.
Then Bundesliga.
I don't think there's any.
Leipzig, Freiburg, maybe. I mean, they're in the top 3. Those 2.
I guess you could say, but I don't think a lot of people really care about that game.
It'll probably be like the most entertaining of the big games.
yeah, potentially. So it's gonna be interesting. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Later today, guys. Hopefully tomorrow, guys, I'll get the Barca Bayern preview out for you guys, a video for you guys, and hopefully you do okay with my Bayern friend. That'll be awesome. And yeah, like so guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Everyone, guys, like and subscribe. And the next stream we'll have is on Wednesday. We'll discuss about the Champions League. So I'll see you guys then, man. Peace. Guys, like and subscribe. How many likes we got on today's stream? Let me just quickly check before I round up. We're on. We got how many likes we're on? We got 12 likes. Okay, 12 likes is pretty good. 12 likes is pretty good. All right, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.
Juve